Have you ever wondered what makes President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. stand out from his predecessor, Rodrigo Duterte? In today's digital age, politics often seem like a soap opera, with high drama, powerful dynasties, and fierce rivalries. In the Philippines, one such riveting saga involves President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and his predecessor, Rodrigo Duterte. This narrative is not just about political rivalry, it's about leadership, policies, and the impact on the nation. Today we aim to present an objective and factual exploration of the achievements and policies of President Marcos Jr. We'll delve into the economic progress under his regime, his proposed reforms, and his distinctive leadership style. We're not here to take sides, but to understand the factors that set these two influential figures apart. So join us as we delve into a comparative analysis of these two influential figures in Philippine politics. Let's start with the economy, a subject of utmost importance to the nation. Economic progress is a crucial indicator of a country's overall health and prosperity. So let's delve into the economic progress made under the leadership of Ferdinand Marcos Jr. Under Marcos Jr.'s presidency, the Philippines has witnessed significant strides in economic growth. A key focus of his administration has been on sustainable growth and reforms aimed at improving the living standards of the population. His economic policies have been instrumental in steering the nation towards a path of economic resilience and prosperity. A highlight of Marcos Jr.'s economic progress is the positive impact on the country's gross domestic product, or GDP. The GDP, as we know, is a vital measure of the economic performance of a country. Under Marcos Jr.'s leadership, the Philippines has experienced a steady increase in its GDP, a testament to the successful implementation of his economic policies. But the economic progress under Marcos Jr. isn't just about numbers. It's about how these numbers translate into improved living standards for the people. His administration's focus on reforms has brought about changes that have positively affected the everyday lives of Filipinos. From better access to basic necessities to improved infrastructure, the economic progress under Marcos Jr. has touched various aspects of societal life. While the concentration of wealth among elite families has been a concern, it is important to remember that every administration faces its own set of challenges. Marcos Jr.'s proposed reforms aim to address these issues and ensure a more equitable distribution of wealth. The economic progress under Marcos Jr. is a reflection of effective leadership and a clear vision for the country's future. It underscores the importance of sustainable growth and the need for reforms that improve the living standards of the population. Indeed, under Marcos Jr.'s leadership, the Philippines has seen noteworthy economic advancement. Now, let's turn our attention to the proposed reforms by President Marcos Jr. Marcos Jr.'s vision for the Philippines is rooted in his proposed reforms, which are designed to bolster the nation's economy and improve the standard of living for its citizens. These reforms are multifaceted, addressing key areas such as wealth distribution, sustainable growth, and economic stability. Firstly, Marcos Jr. has proposed initiatives aimed at addressing the concentration of wealth among elite families. This is a critical issue in the Philippines, where wealth disparity has been a long-standing concern. By promoting a more equitable distribution of resources, Marcos Jr. seeks to ensure that all Filipinos can partake in the nation's economic progress. Secondly, sustainable growth is another cornerstone of Marcos Jr.'s proposed reforms. He believes in building an economy that is not only robust, but also resilient and sustainable in the long run. The emphasis is on fostering industries that are eco-friendly and can contribute to the nation's prosperity without harming the environment. Lastly, Marcos Jr. has proposed reforms to ensure economic stability. This includes measures to strengthen the country's financial sector, enhance investor confidence, and promote a healthy business environment. These reforms are designed to make the Philippine economy more resilient to global economic shocks and fluctuations. While some may express concerns about these changes, it's important to remember that reforms are often met with resistance at first. However, change is necessary for progress, and these proposed reforms by Marcos Jr. are rooted in a vision for a stronger, more prosperous Philippines. These reforms are not just about economic progress, they're about improving the quality of life for the Filipino people. They're about creating a country where everyone has the opportunity to thrive, not just a privileged few. They're about building a sustainable future for generations to come. With these proposed reforms, Marcos Jr. is indeed setting the stage for a promising future. Leadership style, an essential aspect that sets these two figures apart. Ferdinand Marcos Jr., often referred to as Bong Bong, has a leadership style that is markedly different from his predecessor, Rodrigo Duterte. Marcos Jr. is known for his calm and composed demeanor. He is often seen as a strategic thinker, making decisions that are carefully planned and thought out. His approach to crisis management is a testament to this. Rather than making reactive decisions, he tends to analyze the situation meticulously and opts for solutions that can have long-term benefits. This was evident in his handling of the recent economic crisis, where his strategic planning helped stabilize the economy and restore public confidence. In contrast, Duterte was often known for his fiery and at times confrontational approach. He was quick to react and acted on instincts, which sometimes led to decisions that were controversial. While this approach resonated with some, it also led to a level of instability and unpredictability. Furthermore, Marcos Jr. has shown a unique ability to connect with the public. His interactions are marked by a high level of respect and understanding for the concerns of the Filipino people. He listens to their grievances and makes an effort to address them in his policies and reforms. Duterte, on the other hand, had a more authoritative approach. His interactions with the public were often characterized by strong speeches and tough stances, which at times led to a perceived disconnect with the people. It's important to note that every leadership style has its strengths and weaknesses, and different situations call for different approaches. However, the stark contrast in the leadership styles of these two leaders offers a fascinating study in what it means to lead a nation. A leader's style can greatly influence a country's trajectory, and Marcos Jr.'s approach has certainly left its mark. So, what makes President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. better than Rodrigo Duterte? As we've seen throughout this video, the answer lies in three key areas: economic progress, distinctive reforms, and leadership style. Under Marcos Jr., the Philippines has seen tangible economic advancement with a focus on sustainable growth and an attempt to distribute wealth more evenly among the population. His proposed reforms, though met with some skepticism, have shown potential to bring about significant change. They reveal his commitment to improving living standards and ensuring a more equitable society. When it comes to leadership style, Marcos Jr. has demonstrated a unique approach. He's shown an ability to drive positive change, even amidst political feuds and power struggles, highlighting the importance of effective leadership. While both leaders have their unique strengths and weaknesses, it appears that Marcos Jr.'s economic progress, proposed reforms, and leadership style give him an edge. But as always, the ultimate judge of a leader's effectiveness is the people they serve.